we're going to talk a little bit about, really crises within companies and turning around companies and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of your background and history comes from that experience, both in the military perspective, and we'll talk about HBS in a quick minute. But can you tell us some maybe case studies or different types of things that gave you maybe a primer of how to deal with extreme high stress situations and maybe turnaround type events, but from that perspective?
Well, one of the best lessons I ever got was from one of a more senior military officer of my first assignment in Germany. And I was asked if I wanted to take over this one company that was a hot royal mess. And it was a mess, and it's like one of those things where it's like, well, maybe you don't want to go there because it's going to be trouble. So his name was Major Tom Rose. And I said, what do you think? And he turned to me, and this is probably one of the best lessons I ever got at that age, was just like, you want to go where problems are and solve them. And if you can solve problems, you are creating value for yourself and, more importantly, for others. And then you will have other challenges that come your way and other assignments and opportunities. And if you can make it work, that's your way forward. And that was the best lesson. So I took that job. It was a royal mess, but you sit down, and this is what I think you do as, in any kind of a situation where it's a challenge, which is you figure out what is the situation, what are the problems, and what are the ways out of this problem? How do you solve it? And who can you rely on? Can you rely on that person? Is that person part of a problem? And then you think through a plan. You talk it over with the people who are other people who are stakeholders in the thing, and then you start to execute on that. And I will say the other thing is that you have to have a plan, but no plan, like General Eisenhower said, survives contact with the enemy. But you have to have a plan. So you start off with a plan, and then as you start to go down the road, you adapt and change, and you take other facts and information and keep going. And you just got to stay at it. And with time, with luck, with success, and some energy, you can make it work.